Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hive, where the grinding never stops, the gains are real, and we cope with pain using dumb jokes, heavy sets, and an unhealthy amount of caffeine. I'm Vertex, and let's get into it. Welcome, everybody. We are starting today off with some pull ups. It feels so great to finally be able to get those bodyweight pull ups going. It's been a goal of mine for a very long time, and now that we achieved it, next goal is going to be more reps, of course. I've always been able to do like maybe 2 bodyweight pull ups for a long time, even fairly like when I was fairly new back to the gym, I could probably do like 2 pull ups. But now we're going to be shooting for reps. And who knows, maybe in the future we will actually have to go through and add some weight. That is going to be something for future me to worry about, though. You know, we are still very new to the bodyweight pull up. A little rest pause where I was only able to get 1 more rep, and then we're going to do some lengthened partials. Now we're going to throw some weight on there just because I need, no, I don't need, I want the reps. Wanted to get a few more reps in just because I fatigue myself pretty quick when it comes to, especially compounds like pull-ups. I don't know what it is about the pull-ups, but like they wear me out pretty quick. Like if I get 5, or let's say I get like 10 reps, I'll be lucky if I get 8 reps using the same weight after that. Typically, I can, even sometimes depending on how well I was eating, only get like, if I got 10 for the first one, I'll only get like 6 for the second set, which is not, it's not bad. It's just not what I want personally. So we're gonna do a few more sets with some weight on there. And I really started doing these pull-ups during my dieting down phase, my cutting phase. So I don't think the bulk is going to interfere with pull-ups very much. It's not like I'm a really big guy anyways. It's not like I'm getting down to like 215 on the dieting down side and then shooting up to 270 on the bulk side. It's not that crazy. Not yet, at least. Don't know what the future holds. Now we're moving on to this T-bar row setup, and I am a huge fan of this machine. This is actually one of my first times using this machine. I did a few warm-up sets on it before getting into this, but this machine is kind of nice. It's kind of in the middle of the gym though, so you're right in the middle where everybody's working pretty much. Like there's the cable machine behind you, there's a Smith machine to the one side, there's the other back machines to the other side, and then the whole dumbbell rack right in front of you. But yeah, this one was pretty good. I'm definitely gonna be coming back to this machine more often. I think it's kind of a special feeling whenever you have seen something in the gym for a while and you're like, yeah, it's there. I don't really have the want to use it or anything like that. Like, I don't know how to use it. I don't know what it even does. And then you come back later and you're like, yeah, let's just get on this machine. And then you end up loving it. That's such a great feeling. So, expect to see this machine a bit more since we don't have any kind of actually like row machine. Like there's no plate loaded row or anything like that. The only thing we have is the cable seated row that you have back there in the background. So that's going to be one of the main points of this bulk too is rowing movements. I'm going to try to push those a little bit harder, I think. I think most back movements in general, I'm going to be pushing a little bit harder. Uh, you'll see on the set for this, I don't even know what you would call this. I call it like a single arm lat pull down machine. I don't think it's like a high row or something like that. But, anyways, I had my hand positioned weird on that bar only because the little sleeve, the textured sleeve that goes over the handle, it does not say on at all. They need to just put something on there to keep that sleeve on. Just like weld a cap onto the end of it or something. Like it is so bad. But I was trying to finick with my hand placement and hopefully get something that doesn't have that effect because I absolutely hate having to pull the sleeve back on over the bar. I also only recorded one set of this over here. Um, because I was kind of fed up with the machine. I think I only ended up doing two sets anyways. Which is really sad because this used to be one of my favorite machines. It's just that sleeve on there. I don't know what it is about it. It just does not want to stay on there. If it had a different grip on it, this machine would be almost S tier if I had to do a ranking system. Moving on to some dumbbell work. We're going to be doing some lateral raises. I just figured I'd back it up on you guys. That's probably why most of you guys are here, anyways, for the ass shots. It's not like I give good advice or anything. I'm not trying to give advice. We're just here for fun. But lateral raises are going to be a very reoccurring thing. I probably do way more lateral raises than I don't know. I don't want to call it necessary, but like I don't record all the lateral raises because that's something I will do several times during a week. Like I'll do like maybe 3 or 4 sets on my back day, 3 or 4 sets on my chest day, and even maybe controversially my arm day, which is a test in progress. You guys will get more updates on a possible arm day in the near future. But anyways, after the lateral raises, I came over to the bench and was doing some incline dumbbell curls. I was actually doing it kind of a superset style. I really like resting at the top instead of the bottom for this movement. If you want to try that, just like do a 1 second rest at the top and then go back down for your rep. Hey, I think that's the better way to do things. So this is going to be I say shorter, like it's not only going to be like a few minutes shorter, but you know, it's going to be a shorter video. Not entirely sure why. I think this is one of the days where I wasn't a big fan of doing the biceps after all of my back movements, which is one of the reasons I was thinking about doing an arm day. But we will have to see about that. Really enjoyed this back day though. Like that row machine, that was a gold. That was a mythic real pull, and the pull ups went well. It's just the bicep work after the back work has been not ideal. All right, gang, that's enough pain for today. Don't forget to hydrate, lift heavy, eat your protein, and question your life choices. This is Vertex, signing off.